Hey, how's it going, guys? For the first video of today, we are doing Budget Beasts episode 7. So if you saw episode 6 of Budget Beasts, you noticed that I did have Russell Martin and I did have my complaints about him. So we did switch it up. We did go with Jorge Posada. He's a switch hitter, which is nice, and he's going to have okay fielding, not amazing. I wish his arm strength was a little bit better, but again, it is what it is in that, situation. But his hitting, 72 contact on right, 82 contact on left, 80 power versus right, 84 power versus left with 63 vision. Yeah, his PCI isn't going to be that great, but either way, we're going to give him a shot. We're going to go ahead and keep Ian Kinsler for at least another episode. To be fair, he is hitting 438 with an on base of 455. He just doesn't really have the power that I'm really looking for, but him hitting in the 6 hole right behind Shohei, hard to complain about a 438 hitter. That all being said, the lineup today will be Omar leading off, Max Muncy in the 2 hole, Acuna, Pete Alonso, Ohtani, Ian Kinsler, Posada, and then Cody B still hitting 8th. We are currently rated 767, and with the new season getting ready to come to a close, we're going to probably do a couple more Budget Beast videos throughout this week and maybe a little bit next week, just trying to get into World Series. Okay, he's got Greinke on the mound, so this is going to be interesting. Greinke is not the easiest pitcher to hit. He's got Ty Cobb and Kinsler. He's kind of got that combination of a budget team with a couple cards that are expensive. I'm not going to lie, in this situation, other than Roy Oswalt starting for us, I like my team a little bit better. So we're going to go up and away, see how he hits it. He goes with that pitch well, so we're going to have to dabble a little bit, see if he's late on the inside fastball or if he's just reading pitches really well. Ian Kinsler's actually not done hot for my opponent. He's hitting .71. You hate to see it, and I partially get it. This card doesn't seem to have any power, which is amazing to me, but I know he's a threat to get on base. 2-0 is going to throw him that get me over slider. He's still definitely looking for that fastball. So you know what? We're gonna do our best job to stay away from it and not leave fastballs or curveballs, right over the heart of the plate. We're now down 1-0. Can't be doing that. Can't be throwing curveballs over the heart of the plate or sliders over the heart of the plate. Not smart. All right. See, this is the issue I had with Oswalt. It's like he just, as much as I love his pitches, for whatever reason, people read him really well. We need to do a better job of hitting our spots. We do exactly that, give up what should realistically be a rollover double play, but you know, when you're that far out in front and you get it very early and it says rolled over, as you can see on the screen, I'll move my head a little bit. Yikes. We're gonna go that changeup again, hopefully this time induce the ground ball. Again, he hits it kind of hard for being very early. 2-0, we're gonna go the changeup, get him. That's what should happen when someone's early. Should get him to roll over to that left side of the field, get ourselves out of the inning. He does score 1 run, but we're going to get that run back. Going to be honest, right now, I am not sure if this is Hall of Fame or All-Star. I don't know what my opponent's rating is. We got a good pitch to hit, but I did miss it, get ourselves underneath it just a little bit. It's going to be a pretty routine flyout for out number 1. Max Muncy's all over that one. Does what we needed him to. We get that 1 run back. I absolutely love this card. He's a lot of fun to use, and he kills everything he touches. Acuna gets a pitch to hit. We did find ourselves a little on top of that one, but because the third baseman was playing in, we get it through the hole. It's a man on first with 88 speed. That brings up Pete Alonso. I am pretty confident this is on All-Star. Pete Alonso has been crazy good for me. Hopefully he can continue it. And guess what? He does continue it. You know what? Yeah, we get him to rage quit right away. This Pete Alonso card, money. I love his swing. If he ends up getting an even better card this year, we might be saying goodbye to Frank. So we are now rated 788. We have a 450 average. Our fielding is slowly but surely getting a little bit better. Our ERA still says 2. I don't believe that for 1 second. It just is not right. Give me Luis Castillo. Come on, we're playing the Huskers. 547. On the mound for us, guess who we get? We get Luis Castillo, but who does our opponent get? Clayton Kershaw. He's got himself a really damn good team. This should be a fun game. He is 56-44 on the year. We're 24-0 on this account. It should still, again, I think this will be a good game. I've never used this Luis Castillo card. He's got a super good team. We'll see how it all goes. All right, we need to see if we can pick up on our opponent's tendencies right away. Give him some off speed. Now, he doesn't have, he realistically only has 3 pitches. He's got the changeup, he's got the slider, he's got the fastball. We jam him with the slider, ends up being a base hit, 99 speed on first. I'm sure he's going. Late, okay, you hate to see it, but is what it is. We're going to go first pitch fastball. It hits 99. Okay. A fastball is going to hit 99. We're going to have to use that effectively. Throw a changeup right after that. Was he early? Was he late? He was very early. I'm going to go right back to that same slider, and that is going to find a whole lot of the plate. We end up getting bailed out a little bit. It was low in the zone. We induced a double play. 2-2 count. We're going to go ahead and try and feed him this slider. That's going to be well off the plate, but he does end up swinging. That's a 1-2-3 inning. Get the double play. Get the strikeout. We need to come out swinging and get the job done. I need to quit being lazy and also change wedge at the main menu as opposed to before every game, because it is starting to get pretty damn annoying. Omar, no way. This card has so much pop when he only has 50. I don't get it. The man can't be stopped. Oh, we just missed one with Max. Think we dipped under just a little too much. Acuna screams it. Hopefully it gets down. It does not. Ends up being a line out right to the left fielder. That will bring up Pete Alonso, whose home run last game didn't count because the man rage quit right away. That one was perfectly squared up by Acuna. We just didn't find a way to get underneath it. And first pitch swinging, we chased a bad one. So we get ourselves at least 1 run in the first inning. We got to take advantage of the pitches that we did get. Our first pitch, we're going to try and not do that, but it ends up kind of working out. And please tell me, Frank, and then giving up a late hit right after. Yep, when it rains, it pours. Got to find a way to get this double play again. Hold them silent. This might be a rough inning. All right, after that, oh my God, that could have been bad. That was Joey Gallo, but it works out. First pitch to Cal, we're going to throw that slider again. You know what? That did not hit a good spot. He ends up hitting it pretty hard, but it is going to be a deep fly out. We are 1 more out away from stranding the runners again. This 2-seam should have some movement on it, and it bites inward. Get ourselves a routine infield pop-up. Pete Alonso doesn't choke this time around. Okay, he has 6 hits, 5 of them are tanks. What an animal. We missed that. We just missed that one again. Ends up being a somewhat loud out. I just thought about it. It's crazy. Omar Vizquel has more home runs than Ian Kinsler. He's spent less time on the team. He's a switch hitter. He's dropping tanks. But again, Ian Kinsler does have a better average. All right, here's the man of the hour, Jorge Posada. Get us an extra base hit, or a tank, or a line out. All right, we are all over Kershaw. Cody ends up hitting it hard to Frank Thomas. 3-2 count. We're going to go with the fastball up and away. Hopefully hit our spot. And we kind of got bailed out. It was a close pitch. Felt like he might have panic swung right there. 0-2. We're going to go with the changeup low and away. Finds a whole lot of the plate. You know what? Should have. I can already tell. With my opponent's lefties, we're sticking with the. We're going to be sticking with the sliders inside and fastballs up and away, up and in. Those are the pitches he is absolutely struggling to hit. The changeup, he's hitting really well simply because it's just slower. So we're going to force him to speed up that bat and then maybe even make him think that the fastball coming in ends up being a, please, for the love of God. Hose him at home. Make up for it. Okay. All right, I'm going to be honest. Sometimes this game makes me want to dunk my nuts into a bowl of electric eels. But you know what? Got to keep fighting through it. Let's go ahead and try and get Mike Trout out. The only way that seems like is probably possible right now, and that's through the strikeout system. And we do just that. Thank God. Fastball up and in. I feel like he might be thinking all this off-speed's coming. Works out. Get ourselves another strikeout. Omar the other way. Looks like it's going to be a deep fly out for him. We might have been just a tad off to the left of that ball. So that's going to be out number 2. That is going to go ahead and bring up Max. We need some power from you, bud. Max ends up getting it. Not by Frank Thomas. All right, we got to go with the fastballs. Our opponent is literally, I don't know why I don't spam this pitch. He's literally only hitting off speed, and even then he's late. Just stick with the fastballs. Fastball up and away. 3rd time's the charm. Yes, sir. We get the strikeout. I'm going to be abusing this pitch. I'm not messing around. Fastball inside. Still late. Works out for us. Fastball up out of the zone. Feel like he will be the type to chase it. Ends up in the strike zone and then also ends up being a late hit. 0-2, we're going to throw that changeup in the dirt, get him to swing. At least Pudge. Can you throw the ball? Jesus Christ. Sitting there spamming the button. He's just running with him. Pete goes the other way, but that is going to be an actual routine pop-up. Not a deep one. It's going to be out number 2. Ohtani ends up lining out as well. All right, the very late foul-offs have to stop. At some point, you know, there's got to be such thing as a strikeout in this game. Thankfully, this time around, ends up being a pop-out, not in foul territory. 1-2, we're going to bring this fastball back inside after coming away with it. End up giving another late hit. All right, 1-1, we're going to go the two-seam fastball inside. 1-0, we're going to throw that slider, induce the ground ball over to Ian Kinsler. We get ourselves out of the inning. I think there's still, it's only a 1-run deficit. We're down 2-1. Posada ends up finding the gap. A line drive finally finds the hole for us. Hopefully we turn this into a double. 28 speed. Oh my God. All right, that's the one downside of Posada. He is really damn slow. Cody Bellinger, I should have not missed that. We do end up advancing him to third, but it honestly doesn't mean anything. A base hit would have probably scored him anyways. Cruise missile. Hopefully it's outbound. Hopefully it's not another deep fly out. And it ends up being just that. 2-2, we're going to come in with the fastball inside after he was very late. We get that again. Hopefully, Holland, I don't know what you're doing, but you make the play. Thank you. Going to go with it again. Hopefully this time get it more inside. We don't. We end up missing. I'm going to try. You know, we're going to do it again. If we hit our spot, it'll work out. Hit our spot. Yes, sir. We hit our spot. It works out. 1-2, fastball inside. Blow it by him after 3 very late foul-offs. It works out this time. We got to find a way to get these people on and then also find a way to get the hit that scores them. All right, ends up being ball 4 to Omar. We got a man on first. We got a good jump. We're going to take all the way, and we are at... What is going... Why is he doing that? Get the fastball inside again. And hopefully this time around, a ground ball to first base does end up being a base hit. All right, 0-0, we're going to throw that slider inside. We end up getting ourselves a ground ball. Looks like he's sitting fastball, but you know what? I don't care. We're going to give it to you because guess what? You've yet to actually do something with it. It's going to be out number 2. Greg Holland doing his job. Max Muncy making plays. I don't know what to do. 0-2. We're going to go ahead and throw that splitter. Hopefully he chases. He does. We get ourselves out of the jam yet again. Our opponent has 10 hits and we have 2. Pete, thank God. Somebody does something. We end up tying it up 2-2. Ohtani ends up thankfully getting a base hit. We might try and turn this into 2. It is Mike Trout center field. 69 speed is going to be able to do that. So we now have a man on second. No outs. Ohtani comes through for us. That will bring up Ian Kinsler. We need him to do something. And looks like hopefully that's not going to advance him to third. He got around on that ball pretty well. Thank you, Cody Bellinger. Lefty crime. I needed that big time because we were not going to leave that man stranded or else I might have lost my cool. I was getting ready to explode. Chris Bryant smashes it. Please find a gap. It barely does, but it does find the gap. So we do now have a man on second. 2 down. A base hit with 67 speed. It'll score him. Omar ends up hitting it hard. Frank Thomas is a gold glover. I don't know what is going on, but we end up getting the base hit. It's a man on first and third. Oh, we missed that. That was an absolute hanger, and we missed it. All right, Matt Bush, you throw gas. You got decent off speed. This is the man that I know we need to shut everything down. He's got himself a 100+ mile-per-hour fastball, which clearly right now is what we need. And then he's also, if I feel like he's all of a sudden changing up the way he's approaching the at-bat, he's got some good off-speed to mix in there as well. First pitch, we're going to go fastball, and it ends up missing our spot completely. We put that right over the heart of the plate, so that's going to be a man on first. 0-2, time for the slider back inside. Ends up swinging. Can't lay off of it. That's another strikeout. I'm going to get this two-seam inside. Ends up doing the job. We get ourselves kind of this weak fly-out, line-out combo. Got ourselves one more inning to get some insurance runs. You never know how many you're going to need, so hopefully we get at least one here. Acuna gets himself a base hit through the left side. So has 88 speed on at first to lead off the inning. Polar Bear Pete ends up getting ball 4 on a full count. That brings up Ohtani. Come up clutch for us. He's going to bring in a lefty, but little does he know you do have better stats on lefties. Ohtani ends up getting a base hit through the right side. We got bases juiced. No outs. Ian. Oh, my God. All right. We actually really might be looking for a new third baseman. This man. Well, it's at least one run. We move a man over to third. Stay away from the double play. Get this extra run in. Good squared up on a 99-mile-per-hour fastball. Leaves the bat at 95. Yeah, it's a hot yikes. Posada ends up doing kind of what I assumed was going to happen, which was the double play. So as long as we keep our 3-run lead, or really even if we give up 2 runs, we will win this game. 0-1, we're going to bring that fastball inside, jam him. Kinsler, at least be good for something. You're a line-out machine, but you at least got range. All right, you already know. We're not messing around. Just bring the fastball upstairs. Make him earn it. It's going to be out number 2. All right, we're going to change it up a little bit. We're going to throw a curveball that's going to find a whole lot of the plate, but it was a right pitch at the right time. Go ahead and bring in that slider. He can't hold off of it. Yes, sir. Ends up swinging. We're going to go back to the old faithful. Fastball up and in. Jam him. I don't know how we ended up winning this game. I'm going to be completely honest with you. So after all that, we only ended up with 9 hits. Our opponent had 11. So we went 1 for 3 with Bellinger. He had a clutch 2-run home run. Pete Alonso was 1 for 3, a walk, a home run, clutch as well. Omar Vizquel 2 for 3 with that leadoff home run. Shohei Ohtani 2 for 4 with that double to get things going for us in the 8th. Sorry for being a little irritated in this video. I think it was well warranted. I do my best to hold it in at least a little bit, but this time around it was not easy, and I know I did let it slip a little bit. But if you enjoyed today's content, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Y'all have a good day. Thank you.